Welcome back to another episode of College Football on a Bridge. Today we're going to talk about Georgia Southern. They've been pretty successful under Clay Helton. I like Clay Helton. I think he's a solid good coach. He was decent at USC. It just wasn't good enough at USC. They've been bowl eligible all 4 seasons, going into his 5th year there. It's kind of a reboot this year. I don't say a rebuild because it's kind of a plug a bunch of new guys in type of system. They're bringing in Max Johnson, son of Brad Johnson, in case we all forgot. He's had a difficult career. Started off at LSU, looked decent there. Go to A&M, he gets injured. Goes to North Carolina, gets injured again, and just kind of hasn't really got going. Hopefully he can. This is be his, I think, 7th year. At a place like Georgia Southern, competition's gonna be a little lower. Maybe he can be kind of a spark for them if he can stay healthy. I think he could, kind of be a good for kind of elevate them and be probably one of the better quarterbacks in the Sun Belt. They have, let's see if I can remember how to say this name, David Mbagdinga at running back. Kind of a smaller guy. He's only 5'7". He's taken over for O.J. Arnold. He's been there for a few years, and so he's been in the he's been with Helton for a while at Georgia Southern. So shouldn't be too much of a learning curve type thing. Receiving core, they have Josh Dallas back. They bring in big body 6'5" Aston Hollins over from Illinois. So you got big body Max Johnson 6'5", throwing to a 6'5" receiver. Hey, I would love that. Defensively, can only get better. Last year they were pretty much the worst defense. Did not look good. The secondary looks pretty solid. They have Chance Gamble, Tracy Hill. They both at corner. Linebacker room, they have Brandon Tyson, Caleb Moore at defensive tackle. So they got some pieces. Front and back, offensive, defense, it's kind of a lot of seniors, transfers and all that included. A lot of seniors, so you hope that translates to more wins, more experience. 7-6 last year. Won the bowl game. Scheduling wise, this year they start off with Charleston Southern. They go Clemson, Jacksonville State. They got Houston at home, which is interesting. At Coastal Carolina, James Madison, Old Dominion, App State, Marshall, Georgia State, Troy, Louisiana Tech. It's a manageable schedule. Nothing's too outside of Clemson and Houston. It's very workable. Jacksonville State's always a little bit tricky. Coastal Carolina's bringing a new coach. James Madison's bringing a new coach. It's workable, and it should be. I would think at the best. At the floor should be again that 6-6, 7-5, with potential to looking at a 9 win season, somewhere around there, potentially more. If Max Johnson can stay healthy, this defense can kind of come along. I think you could be looking at a Sun Belt Championship game, maybe a outside push into that playoff spot. If they can get things going, they got to take care of a lot of business. They got to win. To get that, they would really need to do some work against some of the bigger guys in Houston, Clemson. but it is that highest rated conference champion. Um, so you never know. Maybe this is a year. Maybe Helton um, brings this team up, and maybe he gets a better position, better school.